Best in Class is brought to you by Zero Dark 30, now playing in select theaters, everywhere January 11th.
Hey guys, it's me, VicStar123, and I'm going to be bringing you a new Best in Class loadout for Black Ops 2. So, a lot of people will rush aggressively on Call of Duty, whereas others will use stealth to their advantage, choosing to flank and surprise their enemies. Both methods work, but you're more likely to acquire your score streaks if you attempt the latter. Today I'm going to be walking you through my favourite stealth class for Black Ops 2. First, let's take a look at the weapon setup for this stealth loadout. We're going to need a weapon that is effective with a suppressor. The M27 is an ideal assault rifle to use with a suppressor as it has a decent rate of fire, manageable recoil and excellent hip-fire accuracy. Now we're going to pick an additional attachment to complement this. We won't be using an optical attachment as the iron sights on the M27 are relatively clear and reduce the need for one. The suppressor attachment will reduce damage by 30%, therefore a quick draw handle is useful. This attachment reduces aim down sight time by 50%, letting you accurately open fire on your enemy before they can do the same. You might worry about using this, but if you play the stealth class right, enemies will rarely detect you before you take them out. We won't be adding a secondary weapon to this class as the combat knife is always an option for silent takedowns if ammo runs low. For the lethal weapon spot, I recommend attaching a combat axe. With a little bit of practice you can become surprisingly accurate with this fast throwing, fast flying, one-hit kill weapon. Having a concussion grenade with you can help you turn this situation to your favour. Simply toss it towards the enemy and they won't be moving anywhere or turning anywhere fast. Concussion grenades are extremely effective on Black Ops 2. You can concuss an enemy, move out of their line of sight and take them out nice and clean. The perks are really what take this stealth class into its element. The right selection can make you almost undetectable and able to wreak havoc behind enemy lines. For the first perk slot we will be equipping Ghost, which will keep you off the enemy radar while moving. Cold-Blooded in the second perk slot will ensure you remain hidden from other enemy targeting systems, including equipment, digital scopes and player-controlled score streaks. You will be extremely difficult to detect while using these perks unless you are spotted. This is where extreme conditioning is useful. The perk allows you to sprint for twice as long as normal, giving you enough speed to take longer routes around the map to flank behind enemies. Lastly, we will use the perk 3 Greed wildcard to equip Engineer. This will allow you to see all enemy equipment glowing red through walls and also delay enemy explosives that were triggered by you. This is incredibly useful when flanking as it allows you to avoid or move past deadly enemy equipment.
UAV on standby.
Now let's talk about the score streaks. The first one will be the UAV. This will regularly place enemies on the radar. You can use this to get a general idea of where enemy players are and how to safely navigate a suitable flanking position. Flanking becomes a huge part of this class. If you can do this effectively, you will kill most enemies before they even realise you are near them. Now occasionally your progress is stopped by a large group of players. This renders the Ghost perk ineffective and places you on enemy radars if they have UAVs in the air. For this, using the counter-UAV score streak can be a saviour. Simply hold on to one and call it in if you have to lay low or you know enemies have a UAV in the air. Having an orbital VSAT as your third and final score streak can work wonders if you manage to acquire it. This will be easier than you think when you gain an additional 20 score for every time your teammates get a kill with your UAV and counter-UAV airborne. The orbital VSAT will not only display your enemies' positions in real time on the radar, but it will also show which direction they are facing. This makes it easier than ever to sneak up on them and pick up an easy kill. So there it is, what I find to be the most effective stealth class on Black Ops 2. Hopefully it is something that can work for you as well as it does for me. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like rating and subscribe to the IGN channel. You can also check out more Black Ops 2 videos and series from me on my personal channel. Once again, thanks for watching.